I don't know if I slept wrong or what. I don't know. Or just like yesterday, I just wake up like, oh, my back.
That's a crab. Crab, 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 crab. Game, wake up. Let me tell you something, Switch. You're not allowed to go to sleep.
Are you gonna hit the hay soon, Wolfie?
Probably.
The big question is, are you gonna cuddle with Shadow or Sonic tonight when you sleep?
I don't cuddle them.
Quote unquote, sleep next to him.
Well, again, Sonic is never on the bed. Sonic is on the beanbag. Shadow's on the bed.
So the smell still going strong? Is the lavender smell still going strong in Shadow?
That's a good question.
Cause I'm legitimately curious to see how long it's gonna last.
I don't know.
I'll be fucking amazed and scared. Like say like 2 years from now, I'll be like, Wolfie, does he still smell like lavender?
Actually, let me see.
What did I come back to? Who smells like lavender?
Shadow.
The Shadow.
So we moved on from Naruto to Sonic?
No, but
No,
you
but
were
it's
right
not-
though. That character I was talking
curious,
about,
correct.
that wears the visor, that was Obito.
Oh, sorry, Irving, what?
I was just curious to see if her shadow still smells like lavender.
Ah.
It
I'm curious
does.
to see how long it's gonna last.
I don't know.
Yes. But would you say Wolf?
But you were right. But he does have red eyes though. Obito does have red eyes. but
Yes, he does.
He rubs them and says I am an Uchiha.
Yeah, he does awaken it later. It's just, he always complains about shit in his eyes, even though he wears goggles. Or a goggle.
And he fights with a dagger, I think. I think that's a dagger he's holding.
Kunai. I mean,
Kunai, whatever.
unless they are wielding dagger in that specific moment, but usually all the ninjas wear, like, face kunais, they have throwing stars, all that kind of stuff.
I should have said he wore a visor and then an orange and blue coat, and I'm like, yeah, that's Obito.
That's Naruto. Naruto wore the hat, the weird thing, and had an orange and blue coat. Obito did not have a orange and blue coat.
I meant blue coat,
Thank you.
orange striping.
Obito did have a coat, though. Just wasn't orange and blue.
I meant to say it was blue with dark orange.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kakashi's team and Naruto's current team, they're very reminiscent of each other. Kakashi is Sasuke, Obito is Naruto, and Rin is Sakura. The only difference is
Makes
Obito's an Uchiha. Just look at the way they act. Obito was the idiot one getting themselves in trouble, always falling in the same traps as Naruto. While Kakashi was the emo boy bitching all the time, Rin was the one in love with him. Need I say more? It's literally just... And then you got Naruto's dad, who is literally just Kakashi, always throwing on the funny faces and shit. However, Naruto's dad is basically also a knucklehead, just like Naruto.
Is it fire and ice or lava? I think it's lava. She fights with lava.
Are you talking about? Are you? Is she a female? She's the Mizukage.
Yes.
Actually,
Female, long hair, and it's very spiky.
She possesses 3 Gekkei Genkai. She can shoot out multiple elements, and lava is one of them. Which is fire.
The other one.
Which is just fire, but she's able to spew out lava. Yeah. She
lava, ice, and I forget the third element.
She possesses 3 Gekkei Genkai. That's a unique jutsu, unique to them, just like a Sharingan is a Gekkei Genkai. However, this woman possesses 3 separate ones, which allow her to use higher tier jutsu that no one else can pull off. Like Haku, for instance. His, yes, it's a guy. His was ice, but the only thing is there is no ice actual element, so he combines wind and water combined to make ice. Just like how people combined wind and earth to make wood. That's a Gekkei Genkai. The Genkei Genkai of the first Hokage. Tsunade's grandfather. Then there's the particle beam, which is wielding multiple chakra natures at once. Yes, sir. That's the stone. That's Deidara's village. Stone. Lava Chick, Mizukage. Yeah, Tsuchikage is the old man. The guy that you talked about with the particle beam. That's Tsuchi. She's Mizu. I've read and watched too much Naruto, sorry. Even I still make mistakes, though. And Gaara is the Kaze. Kaze means wind. That's also, each part of the names all mean shadow. Like Kage, the word Kage means shadow. But then the first half means the element that they're from. Like Kaze means wind. Gaara's gym. Yes. Gaara's village. You got Mizu, which is water. You got Rai, which is lightning. Or hidden cloud. Like Raiden, Raichu. Yeah.
Oh, that was painful to watch. What a dumbass.
What?
Oh, what an idiot. Since today and yesterday for this party event, I told you about the Alpha/Mighty Pokemon. This dumbass posted a video on Facebook. On a 98% mall wall, he uses one only Master Ball on it.
Was it on purpose?
Yeah, because he's like, fuck it, apparently it
Oh.
was so hard for him to catch.
Oh no, I've been seeing that lately. People using Master Balls in ZA as well, and I still have yet to use mine because it's been thrown. It's at the hands of the guy. I'm just sorry. I know that's a dumb question, but there are people that do that, throw it by accident. But no, I don't know how hard some of these Pokemon are, but I've been hearing about it. Goes like Mega Raids or whatever, not Raid, but you know, Mega Alphas or whatever you want to call them. Also, Gaara never gotten his dad's metal sand. That's true. Gaara never did get his dad's magnetic sand. That is correct. Was that a Gekkei Genkai though? They never talk about Gaara's dad like he was that special, to be fair. And it was just the first Hokage. Huh. That makes sense. I'm sorry, they just never spoke about his dad like he was anything special. It was just the first Hokage that mattered. The magnetic sand that he had. That's why that's why Sasori wanted him. If that is a Gekkei Genkai, sorry, it wasn't outright stated to me.
I was muted.
I don't really think that's the case. I think only Gaara will allow himself to be beat. Or Gaara will only allow him to be beat. Will allow him to beat him. I don't feel that he can only beat by Gaara. I just think
certain characters that can resurrect people.
Plenty. Orochimaru, Pain, Madara. Yeah.
There's a guy that wears glasses too that can resurrect people.
Kabuto. Again, he absorbed Orochimaru's powers.
Yeah, Kabuto. That
Again,
guy, yeah, him.
again, not on his own merit. This was Orochimaru's abilities. Again, that's not even Orochimaru's.
Right.
That's not even Orochimaru that did. Do you remember the fight with Orochimaru versus the third Hokage? He did this very
Yes.
jutsu. He did that jutsu. You want to? Okay, and during the Nine Tails attack 16 years ago, the Reaper Death Seal. That's the attack he used to seal away Orochimaru's arms. This is what the fourth Hokage. This is what the fourth Hokage did to seal the Nine Tails into himself and put it in Naruto.
I found out there's two people that wear masks. There's Toby, and then there's a guy named the Masked Man.
That's Toby's new mask. Toby goes under that name. Gaara's dad got killed in his sleep. No, he didn't. Gaara's dad was murdered straight up by Orochimaru. Unless the flashback episode they show of him just stabbing him during the Chunin exam was fake. Because they were literally on the road. There was a scene where Orochimaru was talking about this. And Kabuto straight up admits it, where he murders him during the Chunin exam. And he takes over Gaara's dad's appearance. If he was murdered in his sleep, that's fine. The episode they showed him dying, it didn't happen like that. It happened on the road. This was, I believe, the revelation during the attack, but I could be wrong.
I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
Good night. I feel like there's a lot of characters that technically, yeah, they say they're the only ones that can beat them, but they just do that for plot relevance. And Naruto, or Gaara's dad, was able to, like, shit-talk his son in a way to get him stronger, and gave Gaara that ability to, like, wield his mother's will. He wanted Gaara to be the one to beat him. Like, Orochimaru killed him. Yes, I'm sure he was strong, but he's nowhere near half as strong as some of the other Kages. There's no way his sand is keeping up with the speed of the Raikage. Don't give me that. As much as I love Gaara, he's by far one of the weakest Kages. With or without the iron sand. We all know how powerful Gaara is still. And he grew stronger significantly within the time span of Naruto. Then after Gaara trapped him through his mom's soul protection sand. I mean, still, yeah. He was still alive in that. It was quite a bit later that he's actually, left. They talked him down with words. Gaara beat him strictly through that. In terms of killing him and undoing the seal, he could be done by anyone else. The way Gaara beat him, yeah, that's different. Gaara beat him with words, and he released the seal through that. Kind of like how Sabazo and Haku fought Kakashi and stuff like that. There was a lot of emotions in some of these fights. Same thing with Asuma versus his team again. Like, they set up these fights specifically for that. But while Madara thought it was the other way around, oh, we're going to use their loved ones against them, they won't fight back. Maybe at first, but that's not how it worked out. So it gives off the false impression that only they can beat them. I believe that was Standard Gaara's dad. No. Like, they would have made a revelation that the real person they killed wasn't Gaara's dad until later. Or if that's the case, they would have just straight up said it. At least I would have to rewatch it then. Because Orochimaru straight up assumed the third Kazekage's appearance, or fourth, or whichever number the fuck Gaara is. But like he during the Chunin exam, he was literally masquerading as Gaara's dad. They found his body sometime there's also the scene where they find his body covered in maggots and bugs sometime on the road. Yeah. Definitely wasn't in his sleep. Because it wasn't in bed. He wasn't even in his little carrier thing that the Kages get carried in. It was outside, so he was either killed in his sleep or thrown outside, but not during the flashback they show. Because yes, they show his kill in a flashback. That is it. But he's not in one of those. I don't. They could easily change their story. I've watched plenty of Naruto. There's a lot of it in DBZ I can remember, word for word and scene for scene, nearly. Big butts. Big bubble butts. Big bubble butts.
Mm-hmm.
What? Not anymore. I haven't watched Naruto long enough or Dragon Ball long enough. I've forgotten a lot of word for word scenes, but I can recognize some scenes that people bring up enough context. That's how I was describing half the crap to Wolf. And stuff like that.
Obi,
What?
who is the oldest in Dragon Ball Z?
Oldest. Who exactly? That depends on what you mean. Human?
Human. Yes.
Probably Baba.
Yeah,
Off the top.
Goku and Vegeta and all them. Roshi.
Probably Baba. If it's the oldest living, like, mortal being, it's most likely Baba on Earth, if that's what you mean. Because Roshi's older than Goku and Vegeta and them. Roshi is over like 300-something years old. Baba's older than he is. And they're human.
Really?
Yes. And they're human being. Something wrong with your mic?
Oh,
Hello, Irving? Something wrong with your mic?
Yeah.
I saw you
Can you
leave
hear
and come
me?
back. Oh, I can hear you now, yeah.
Hi.
Vegeta's older
Yeah,
than
'cause like I was
Goku, but he's
mentioning,
not that old. He's not that old. They're only in their
I know
50s.
when I noticed that my mic disconnected. I was mentioning I've been watching Naruto on Crunchyroll.
Hmm. Vegeta and Goku aren't that old. Vegeta's
Hey,
older than
before-
Goku. Go on. Go on.
I was gonna say, like, I barely started the tuning exam. Like, I just got done with the episode where, what is it that the Kage's grandchild bumped into the puppet guy,
Oh, yeah.
and then they meet Gaara and Tamari.
Is that where you're at? Nice. Oh, no. Roshi is not 80. Roshi's over 300 years old.
How's Baba then?
Probably a little older than that. Maybe I want to say 350, 400. I have no idea. But she is literally, she works for King Yama and fucking the mediary for the afterworld, otherworld. Hello? She's been around for a while. Master Roshi literally
You
has
ever
immortality.
mention How she became immortal?
Nah, probably the same way Roshi did. Which is some sort of elixir. Yes, it's been whatever. If whatever people want to count it, there was a thing Akira Toriyama mentioned about his actual immortality. He gained it from an elixir, not through any other like phoenix or anything like that. So a life-sustaining potion in some way. What? She probably got that from that. I don't really know.
Popo human or is he a deity?
He's. I don't think he's a legit deity. I mean, he's the guardian for the actual like god or whatever. So I want to yes in some way, I guess. No, he's
then
not.
Wouldn't Mr. Popo be the oldest if he's somewhat human?
Well, he's not human at all. But I thought we were just talking about the humans. That's why I was excluding Vegeta and Goku. But if we were talking about mortals, yes, Popo would probably be older than Vegeta and Goku, but I don't think he's older than Roshi in them. But I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
But no, Baba and Roshi are definitely the oldest out of the freaking main crew. And if you're talking about stuff like Vegeta and Goku, Vegeta and Goku are technically only in like their 50s, as at the end of Z or like GT or Super. Yeah, not GT. As of like Super.
Okay.
They're young.
Now, when they go in the hyperbolic time chamber, does
They-
it actually
yes, it
physically
does.
make them
Age a year, yes.
age twice as fast? Then.
Only a year. No, it's only a year. A day in the day in there is a year, or a day on the outside is a day or a year.
Ah.
Yes, they did. They aged however long they've been in there for. Yes. But they're Saiyans. They stay youthful for long. Until, look, okay. If you watch the Broly movie, Paragus, he looks like he's a normal, like, 70-ish-year-old man. That's because he probably is around 80 or 90 years old. But Vegeta and Goku are only in their 50s or so. That's why they still look young, while Chi-Chi and Bulma, even though she has cosmetic surgery a la Shenron, she would look like 50. They would look 50 or more. In fact, Bulma's a bit older than Goku.
Yeah.
Only like 3 or 4 years, though. Not that much. But like Vegeta's a few years older than Goku as well. He was already a preteen, if not a teen, early teen, when Goku was an infant. Vegeta's got at least 7 to 8 years on Goku. And then Broly is a bit the same age as Goku. Chi-Chi is the same age as Goku. Bulma is a bit older by like 4 or 5 years. Krillin's older by a year. Goku is one of the younger characters.
Huh.
Goku's older than who? Chi-Chi? No, they're the same age. I don't know exacts, but they're like same age. Whether it's older doesn't really matter. No, Goku's younger than Bulma. That's been stated when in Dragon Ball. It's been stated in the first tournament where Goku's mentions he's 12 and Krillin mentions 13 and Bulma mentions she thought they were closer to her age than that. And at the time of the Red Ribbon arc, she's 16. Which is only a handful of months after the event of the tournament. So Bulma's older. That is correct. She only mentions she's 16 is because the Red Ribbon Army goons wanted to rape her. What about Gohan's words? Wait, which Gohan are we talking about here? Talking about his son Gohan, or are we talking about Grandpa Gohan? Because no, Goku is younger than Bulma. Goku's younger than Vegeta, too. That's been evident by the Broly movie. And even before that. That's been evident in both Yes, you can jump a call. But that's also been made evident in both Broly movies. Because Raditz is older than Goku. Raditz is older than Goku also.
Wasn't Vegeta already fighting on planets with Goku?
Yes, he was.
to stop the planet?
Yes, he was. Vegeta was a teen or a preteen at the time of the Broly movie and Frieza's, explosion of Vegeta. Yes, he was. And Broly was an infant at this time as well. Here's the thing, Raditz, Irving, was a kid. He's older than Raditz. And Raditz was a kid during when Goku was shipped off. Because this is where Raditz was. Raditz was with Nappa and Vegeta already. There's a scene in Super where you see Raditz as a kid. Shortly during those events. Yep. And even Raditz, and we know Raditz is older than Goku. My kid brother. Yep. Vegeta's even older than he is. But yeah, you can jump a call. If there's definitely inaccuracies and things that I, don't know about Dragon Ball, sure. I'm not like a huge fan compared to some people I read online with. That could blow me out the water.
And I mean Gohan as the Goku's supposedly grandpa.
Yeah.
Or the
Okay.
human
His adoptive grandfather. His adoptive grandfather's older, definitely.
Yeah, I know, but he says that he's where age he is. But Goku and Vegeta, or the Saiyan's race, whatever you want to say it, is like Superman. It's the race of that when they come to the Red Sun. So that means they age like 4 times less than humans do. So
Yes.
I believe Vegeta and Goku should be around 50. I think Goku will be around, I think 30 when he meets Vegeta. Vegeta would probably be around maybe 60. I'm pretty sure. And then when it gets to the hyperbolic chamber stuff, all that, you add probably almost 100 years to those.
So
So how much they train?
Yeah, I know, but they
that
can.
would make
They
sense,
don't.
though.
They don't train that much in the chamber. Vegeta does more than Goku, and it wouldn't. Judging by in Broly's movie, Vegeta's not even that old.
But
And
the thing
Goku's-
is, all the movies are not canon to the original storyline. They're
Yes.
just hints.
Not
Oh,
those,
what's
not
gonna
the
happen.
original movies, but yes, Battle of Gods, Rezef, and Broly are, and
Broly doesn't
superhero. The four newest movies are all canon.
But
Battle of the
Broly
Gods,
never
Rezef,
kind of show up.
Broly, Super Broly, and Superhero are all canon. The original movies are not.
The only thing that's canon is they have Zeno and what's his name? Whis, his father, and the God of Destruction. That's the only reason why it's canon, because those guys are in those movies.
Not quite.
Bro, that's the only reason.
No, it's not.
unless I-
Akira wrote all of these movies. Battle of Gods, Rezef, and Superhero, and Broly. Akira wrote all of these. These are all not canon because
Okay,
specific
but-
characters are in them. I'm sorry, dude, but they're canon. They're in the manga. They're mentioned.
But how is that? Well, he's dead. Sadly, he's dead.
Yes, he is.
So sad. So sorry for that.
They are, but they are
made
canon.
Great anime other than GT, through GT. Sorry.
He didn't make that. That's because he didn't.
Oh, thank
he,
God.
He
Oh,
didn't
that
fully.
makes sense then.
He didn't fully. He agreed to some concept designs and gave some whatever information. He also instructed the guy doing Super. He instructed him with plot points and characters and maybe some agreements, but mostly Super was done by Toyotaro, which is why it's so vastly different. Also, this is.
Yeah, Skipper was really good.
So there's the differences in characters. But Akira came up with Broly and a lot of other characters. He enjoyed Bardock so much that he made him canon. Hence minus. Yes, Bardock was only canon in the manga because he liked his character in the original movie so much. Otherwise, Bardock's movie entirely was non-canon until minus.
We also can't forget that after the Broly movie, Super, Broly's known for their training over there with
Whis and Goku, yep.
in the anime.
But it's okay. I'm going to tell you something.
But you never see him though.
No, you do see it. If for anyone who's not read the manga, they don't have all of it in the manga due to commentary traits, but Toyo straight mentions most of the movies that weren't in it, such as the fight with Cell the fight with Broly, and the fight with Frieza. But they are there in mention.
I mean, well, but Gohan's not gonna be in Super Beast mode until
He's been
later.
He has fights in the manga now with he has fights in the manga now with he's training with Goku.
I like the fact that
he's with Broly and Goku and everybody.
Well,
He's training. Go on.
Well, I like the fact that Goku doesn't have to change his hair color until he does Beast mode to be even with his father or stronger, which that to me is cool. I like Gohan technically because he's literally super smart. He's a badass.
He just needs to.
He just needs a lot more people to die around him.
He is, but he needs to learn and actually he needs to actually fucking finish off a villain. I'm sorry, he would never have fought. I'm sorry, go really watch. I like Cell's fight, but really go watch it. It's really not much of a fight. Most of it is him getting his ass beat until fucking Goku and everybody finally gets beat enough for him to fucking transform, and then 16 gets his head crushed. And then after that, he's cocky as fuck.
Oh.
He is arrogant, he's beating the shit out of Cell, and it leads to him nearly blowing up, which costs Goku's life and nearly everyone around him. I'm sorry, but that fight, Gohan could have... It really, to this day, really pisses me off. And then, again, against Boo. He did it again. He got cocky. What? Go on.
Now you know how I feel about the whole Vegeta thing with Cell.
Oh, trust me. No, I hate it too. I do look back on it, and this is why I say Vegeta's had character growth. Like, in some ways. Like, he did his shit against Cell, where he let Cell go because of his arrogance. He thought he could stop him. He got beat. And then Trunks also, however, Trunks also did the same thing. He let Cell go. He could have stopped him too, right then and there.
Well,
however, and then Vegeta with Vegeta with Majin was even worse. I think it outweighs his bit with Cell, because what he did against Majin, he was a crybaby and couldn't put up with Goku, so he let himself go under to get up to Goku's power at Super Saiyan 2. Because Vegeta at Super Saiyan 2 couldn't achieve what Goku had. And then he killed hundreds of people at the stadium just to demand a fight. However, his atonement, what takes that away from me is that he blew up. Not everybody may say Vegeta redeems himself in their eyes from that, but he literally, at least he sacrificed him. That's a lot more than he did against any other arc version of himself. And after that, Vegeta has done nothing but help. He's the one who set up the Spirit Bomb. His bit with Moro in the manga, where he comes back with the ability to punch out the energy out of you. Basically, he learned the instant transmission. Like, he's done a lot in Super. This is where I really start to like his character. Yes, I agree with you. Vegeta has some dumb, stupid, idiot moments.
It would have been cool if it was Vegeta, Goku, and Frieza fighting against Jiren instead of being Android 17, even though it makes the most sense that Android 17 would be the last person to save the human planet, or all the humans, whatever you want to call it. But that was the whole point of the whole show. It was supposed to be all humanity is great, even though he got shown no humanity during his life, which I don't know if it was Dune or whatever cruel with that one guy, Dr. X or whatever his name is. It's been so long since I his name. But it was cool though. Either way you look at it, it was a cool arc. A lot of people said they hated Super. I'm like, you kidding me? There were so many cool fights in that.
There's some good fights.
Majin Buu,
but the
Majin Buu was ultimately cool. He actually became Dark Majin Buu, but he was the good version. Then he goes, I gotta go to sleep, and he's asleep the whole freaking time. Like, you serious? Well, we could have saw like super ultimate Majin Buu. That would have been cool. It would have been so cool.
A buff Buu. Yeah.
And then Gohan being stupid, he got kicked off the freaking map. and he has a superpower that's strong as Ultra Instinct, but he never really showed it because he didn't want to outshine his dad. But he technically had Ultra Instinct, but black hair version of it. He just wasn't fully developed yet. He pretty much was developed to it because Gohan has a smarter mind where he was being logical too about things. Versus what Goku does. Oh hey, you can beat me up for a while. Go ahead, take my left arm. It's okay. Take this, take that. I'll still beat you somehow.
Actually, yes, Goku's not as smart as Gohan, but a lot of Goku's fights are very methodical. He actually watches what everyone does. He picks you apart slowly and learns you. This is, if you really watch Goku's fights, he's actually learning. This is why eventually at the start he fails, and then if he learns them enough, he starts to win. He actually is not. Gohan, yes, there's a different level of methodical. I'm being honest, but Goku actually is very methodical if you really watch his fights.
Yeah, no,
Gohan is kind of a different type of smart that makes him stupid.
But here's the thing. Hit is the only person that no one's beaten, other than obviously gods. Because Hit, well, obviously can time travel, technically. So, I know Goku can. No, Goku technically didn't.
Goku and Jiren beat Hit easily. Just saying.
But then why was he not part of the fight, though?
Who?
Why was he not part of the... Hit was never part of the fight. He was never part of the super battle. You know, if he was, he would have won. He would have been...
he lost Jiren.
It would have been different.
He lost to Jiren. What do you mean?
Hit. No. Hit was never in the fight.
Yes, he was. Go watch this Tournament of Power. What are you talking about? He
that
lost.
Was a different fight. That was the.
He was also losing to Dispo. Go watch and read it. He was also losing to Dispo horrendously. Yes, he was. He lost to Jiren.
He was never.
Yes, he was.
He was never in there though. I never saw him in it.
Unless you're talking about someone else.
I watched the.
Irving fell asleep again. Do you need to
Hit
go?
was the purple guy.
Yes, I know who the Hitman is. Yes, he was.
No,
He's the literal team leader of Universe 6. I'm sorry to say this, Blackfire, but yes, he was.
Universe 6. They had the three Saiyans. Three Saiyans, the other Frieza, and then the Love Crew, which was 3. That's 7. Then there was one other character, which I can't remember who it was, but it wasn't him. Almost certain. During the last fight of all the universes.
If you want to believe that, if you want to go believe that, go right ahead.
But I've never read the manga version.
The manga it's the same characters and same teams, just different fights, some minor different fights, and fights are changed up considerably. Like Goku, like Gohan versus Kefla, for instance. But no, Hit is there.
That's the kid one, right?
What?
Kefla's a little guy, right?
Kefla is the fuse between Caulifla and Kale. Kale is the female Broly, and Caulifla is basically just another Goku.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I was like Kefla. It sounds familiar. I was trying to remember.
Yeah, they're fusion.
I can't remember the young version guy.
Yes,
I mean,
Universe 6 super female Saiyans.
Did someone fall asleep?
Yeah, that's Irving. I was trying to say, Irving, if you want to go, do you need me to boot you out so you can sleep?
Oh, no, I'm wide awake.
Well, then someone's snoring. Well, you also didn't answer that.
Probably because I have my little mouthpiece is torn up next to my nose. Maybe that's why.
Oh, okay.
Or unless never mind. I'm reading wrong. Never mind.
I just don't want to be
I
annoying.
have the deep breathing. I have like the mic close up.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to be annoying.
I'm never gonna watch, sadly, the new series, because I didn't like the fact that they put them back as kids.
Daima's fantastic.
Come on.
Daima's better than Super will ever be. I recommend. I
Yeah,
Here's the
recommend
thing.
it.
I'm too,
He didn't watch it. He doesn't want to
I'm
watch
too-
it. I recommend it.
I'm too.
If you like
I'm
it,
too
if you like
afraid
Super,
of
if you like Super,
GT.
I recommend it because it's better than Super.
It feels too much like it was going to go to
It's
GT reference, and I didn't want to see it. I don't want to see GT. I want to just go
It
live.
does, but you're not seeing anything of GT, dude. It references GT,
It
but you're not.
retcons GT.
It makes GT actually good. Sorry, because there is
Okay,
nothing.
well,
Dude, I'm gonna
mean,
tell you. Okay, look. Okay, it may reference GT, but it's going back to Dragon Ball. Why? Because this is 100% Akira Toriyama. Daima is Akira Toriyama before his death. You wanna watch
Yeah.
it? That's at your discretion. But this is done by Akira 100% before his death. So he's literally canonizing several things, but it is not GT at all in any way, the shape or form.
Okay.
You compare Dragon Ball and
Well, the
compare
only
that.
reference-
It is it is actually closer to that of Dragon Ball than it is GT, at least in my eyes. Because one, Akira Toriyama he never wrote GT. No, he's a gag comedy writer first and foremost. This show is gonna be more like Dragon Ball than it is GT because he didn't do GT. It may have canonizations and certain things that he retcons into his own, but there is no GT whatsoever in this. That's it. That's all
No,
I gotta say.
I just didn't like the kids. I just didn't like the kids thing because
That's going
They
back
said
more to
it was
Dragon Ball
weird.
though. That has nothing to
Yeah.
do with GT. It's more Dragon Ball because they were kids in Dragon Ball.
yeah,
I'm just saying, people are thinking
Also,
it's
so-
all GT because they're going to kids again. It has nothing to do with that.
I'm kind of confused here. I watched Dragon Ball, but considering the only thing it does is make Super Saiyan 4 canon, but where in the fuck do you draw the line? It's related to GT. They don't really mention
A lot. See, yeah, I know a lot of.
Guru, there's no Pam. There's no Panty Wish Dragons coming
A,
alive.
no, a lot of people are, not me. No, it's just like a lot of people online. I was literally also fighting someone online because they all are comparing it to GT when it's more Dragon Ball.
well, I mean, the thing is that the end of GT was
That
to me
and
was
that
cool.
and maybe the Demon Realm having 3 separate worlds that they visit, maybe similar to the Planet Arc, but it's not. That's it. They're just going on an adventure, something they did in Dragon Ball. They
Yeah.
also collected Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball. Yes, GT had that, but the mystical adventure of Dragon Ball and GT are vastly different. I'm sorry to say this, but yeah, just go watch both. Go watch
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, and then go watch Daima, and then go watch GT. You'll see the differences.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not GT.
And Dragon Ball GT, and GT was the dark Dragon Balls that they
Yes.
grabbed.
Yes.
Well, the Universe 7 Dragon Balls that wasn't the big one.
That's
the
the
gold
super.
Shinra
That's the
is dark
super Dragon Balls. Then there's the.
Yeah.
Then yes, now then there's the the Dragon Balls introduced in the Granola arc in the manga, which is a 2-star dragon, which granted Granola the ability to be the strongest character in the galaxy or universe, but at the cost of his remaining lifespan. Then there's
I've
the
never
one
seen that
in
movie.
then there's one in Daima. That's a manga arc. That's not a movie.
Yeah.
Granola arc is a
So-
manga only.
So,
Then there's
no, I saw
Daima, which
that
has
in
3
television.
Demon Realm balls, which just has the same normal wish. It's nothing
Well,
spectacular.
I thought the animation they made it. I remember
Granola?
someone.
Nope.
like-
Nope. Nope.
For granola?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm just
Okay,
trying
yeah,
to.
that's fan art then. Yes, that's fan.
The last animation they did with
yeah.
Super. The last thing for Super, besides the Broly movie, is the COP.
Okay. Well, I haven't watched any of the movies other than the Red Ribbon Army, which is
Superhero.
not really a movie.
Superhero is the last movie they made. And then the last arc they made, anime-wise, is the Terminal Power.
Yeah.
Where they are currently in the manga is they're at Superhero. They're redoing it, but in manga. Like Goten and Trunks are in high school.
So basically, Diamond, instead of them being wished to be kids, they went back in time.
No, they're
Is it
wished to be.
something like
No.
that?
No. It's there's a villain that does wish them to be kids again, but it's everyone, not just Goku.
Oh,
So it has that similar premise of Pilaf wanting Goku to be a kid in GT, but the fact that everyone's becoming a kid brings back the home of them going on a mystical adventure for the first time and being weakened. The whole premise was to weaken them, but also it's going into demon realm territory, so they're on a mystical adventure that they're not familiar with. And just how slapstick it is, it's more full of unique gags and stupid shit. So it's Dragon Ball. GT was more serious. They tried. See, here's the thing. GT already. I'm gonna be honest with you. GT tried to go and be Dragon Ball to begin with. So if people want to argue that Daima's being GT when GT was trying to be Dragon Ball, there's no GT. You know what I mean? This conversation falls apart. I'm sorry. Because without Dragon Ball, we wouldn't have GT anyway, and GT tried to be that. With Kid Goku coming back, really? Do you think that was just some unique throw? No, that was meant to be a nice redone look at Goku Kid again. Well, Daima tried to do the same thing, but it also canonized SS4. It brought into Vegeta's SS3. It's just like, fine, but it's a fantastic, and it does a lot better than GT will ever. And I'm sorry for anyone who loves GT. Go ahead and rewatch your first arc again. Go enjoy your stupid Black Star Dragon Ball Saga arc with a creepy-ass doll who gets excited at Pan. Please, have fun with that. Yeah, don't think I forgot.
And also Goku showing off his junk to Pan.
Well, look, I'm used to Goku being naked. I'm used to Goku being naked in Dragon Ball and patting down Bulma and talking about no balls. That's a common thing Akira has done in the past. What they're doing in Dragon Ball GT is no different, honestly. Well, that's 90s. Do you realize how Dragon Ball came out like 30, 40 years ago? Or like 30-something years ago?
Yeah, but I didn't
Or 40? Sorry, 40 years ago?
I didn't watch it until...
No, you're good. I'm just saying
it's... until 2015.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying Dragon Ball is a...
Yeah.
It's an 80s
but no, I understand the whole... Yeah, no, I understood the humor. I mean, it's fine. I was fine with it.
No, but that's why.
It's just the idea of like...
I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was just the idea like they kept it going.
I didn't realize how old it was until years later because Dragon Ball GT, even though that's like a later series, that the bulk of that was all 90s. Dragon Ball was done in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept missing.
So when we were growing up thinking it was something new on Toonami, no. We died it because I know nothing.
Yeah, well, it was on
Dragon Ball
Toonami.
Is older than me.
Only got to. Yeah, Dragon Ball went to Toonami for for 8 episodes, but the only problem is they picked the 8 episodes where they're charging up. That's all you're seeing them do. Like the whole 8 episodes. It's like, you serious? You couldn't pick the other better fight scenes? Like what? And then what the heck was it? Then they stopped doing it because it was too rated. It was too highly rated. So, and then Adult Swim came to be, and then they started going, oh, we're gonna put the whole series of Dragon Ball Z on it. And then they stopped because of a lawsuit with whatever the company, because I think Crunchyroll bought them out or Funimation or something. And then they put it on that, and then you can only watch it on their website. But I had no problem with the whole showing nudity thing, that whole joke and stuff like that. It's just the way it went on how just how everything went was kind of stupid. I thought the last part of it where they got to Super Saiyan 4, how that got introduced was better and cooler, and then ended where Goku becomes Shinron. That was kind of cool. But now I know why. Because he gets referenced Super Saiyan 4, where the Super Saiyan 4 Ultimate transmission, his ultimate ability, God mode, right? He was able to combine both of them, but with Super Saiyan 4 and Ultra Instinct. That's what I was trying to say. And the only way to do that, he has to have a tail again. So that would make sense for them having to go back as kids to get his tail back, to be able to get that power. and be added on, which of course they're not going to cut his tail off because he's going to have that power of ultimate, whatever, Super Saiyan 4. God, yeah, I don't know, perfect, whatever thing is, whatever it's called. Whatever it is. I don't know. It's just funny.
Sorry, I'm very into Dragon Ball. I don't mean to get heavily involved.
Hey, no worries. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, I'm not. No,
I got used to how you are. You're very passionate about the thing.
I'm not
and
trying.
The thing is, all I have to do is, all I have to do is not get ran over too much. Just kind of let you go. Like, hey, okay, cool.
Sorry, you're not the only one who's dealt with me. So has Irving.
Like,
so has Dragon.
Like an hour later, it's like dishonor on your Goku, dishonor on your Vegeta.
Irving's dealt with me. Dragon's dealt with me. You're not the only one. Tiffany's dealt with it. I used to get yelled at and told I'm screaming all the time when I don't even realize it. So I apologize. Even if I don't make you guys mad.
Yeah,
I do get into it. Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was one of the people I told you that. You left the stream and you didn't stream it for a while.
No, I guess that's why I said there are times that me and you butt heads back then.
Yeah, my reasoning was
fights,
I was going through a few things. I was going through these things with other streamers. That was my fault, and I was kind of conflicted with some stuff. And then it just kind of like all went in one shot, and I kind of just like I got tired, and plus my computer wasn't working 100%, so I didn't realize what was happening. So it was just a mixture of things, and it just you kind of hit me wrong.
It's all good, and I apologize. Yeah, I do apologize.
I apologize, man.
Thank you. And it's always best
to step your guts.
You wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if I hated your guts, I wouldn't be here, and I would have told you. And then I would have left. I would have been like, dude, man, he's fucked up.
To be fair, I've forgotten.
Fucked up too, so it's fine.
Yeah, and I forgot who. I've had people ask me who your name was, because there's mods that would be like, who's Blackfire? I'm like, he's one of my older moderators who's helped me set up back in the day. So it's like your name come up, and I've never thrown your name out there out of hates and stuff. It's always like, I miss the guy, or whatever.
I mean, I did with you a little bit, but you pissed me off during the time when we were streaming together. So technically, I was justified. And Zero knows it, because I was talking to Zero about it.
I don't doubt it.
So, yeah.
Look, I pissed him off recently, so I don't doubt it. Or Zero the Bunny. I don't know if it was that Zero or my Zero. Either way, I've pissed off him too. Trust me, I've pissed off Zero Slayer and Reaper. They know me personally. I've pissed them off a handful of times. You're not the only one.
No, I understand. I mean, it's just I wasn't expecting it. Because I forgot what the argument was. I don't even remember what the argument was.
Honestly.
I think you were upset about something random.
I do, that's me. Again, I get pissed off at the stupidest things. I'm a sensitive boy. Sorry for that.
And I do the same thing, but hey, you were going through shit way more than I was. I mean, like, just you had a lot of personal stuff.
I do.
I know you have.
I have mental issues.
And then you.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, and I didn't get that. I didn't have that many problems. So basically, I wasn't in your shoes, so I wouldn't have known well enough. Now I do. And with everyone I've heard about, I've made friends with, off stream, yeah, I was too cushion in comparison.
Yeah.
To you. I'm too cushion. Now I'm going to be fighting that cushion. A lot.
I'm always here for anyone who has any personal. And if anyone does need
unless you're a house. That's the problem. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't fight anything further than that. Let's just go with that. Anyways, but thank you for putting yourself out there. That's a good friend. Thank you.
For anyone, yeah. You didn't do me wrong,
You got all the skills.
ever. So thank you for coming back and honestly still caring. I appreciate you.
I was gonna start saying stuff to you at one point, but then I was like, I didn't want to like possibly have you do what you did in the beginning. You shouted me out. I was like, oh shit. Don't do that.
Look,
I was
do you
just
not?
saying-
Okay, if you don't want that, I don't. That's more of a. I do it to everybody who
Oh.
did. I do it to people as a thank you, and then after I realize they don't stream or
Yeah.
stream anymore, I stop. Like Wolf,
Oh,
for
yeah,
instance,
yeah,
I
that's
won't.
fine.
I don't shout her out or Irving, but more or less, I do it as a thank you. But also, I do it the first time since I didn't know if you streamed again or not. And if you don't want it, I don't have to anymore.
No, it's not fun.
Like
Oh,
Dragon,
that's
Dragon,
yeah,
for
it's
instance,
fine.
streams. I'll shout him out. Sour Punch
Uh,
streams. I shout him out. But like once I realize you don't stream,
Uh-huh.
I'll stop. But it's also
Yeah,
a thank
but
you.
I suppose,
Go on.
but technically, I've never heard you talk Reaper, but you're supposed to know me, and also the other friend who did. I believe Wolf
Irving.
also knows me.
Irving was not really
You know, I mean,
around.
we never-
Irving was not really around in my streams
but-
back then. He may know. I don't
No,
think
I messed up.
Maybe you met him once or twice, but not.
Pretty
With,
sure I
he was
saw
not around that often. Like lately, like now,
Yeah,
for the
it
last
was
couple of
relevant.
years,
Yeah.
for the last handful of years, Irving's been with me every day. Because originally it was me and Tom. Irving was not part of us back then.
Yeah, 'cause I was talking
Maybe-
with Slayer, then
Yeah.
I was talking with your Slayer, sorry, your Slayer. Then you, Angel
Question,
Rose.
Are you in England?
Oh no, I'm in California.
California?
I don't know
Yeah.
if you spoke to him or not. I don't remember if you have. You've met a good portion of my
No, I've never
moderators,
spoken to
Irving.
Reaper.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I
Because I knew.
know, I talked to you. I talked
Because
on messaging.
he knows Irving Reaper knows people like Dumbass Supply. He knows
Yeah,
my girlfriend Angel. He knows Dragon. He knows Zero the Bunny. He knows Tom. We grew up together, sort of. Me and Tom and Irving all went to high school together. Me and Irving technically met in elementary school, so me and him have history for many years.
there's also another person. I think he was the one that fell asleep. No, he left. I
Maybe.
think his name was also Death. That's something. No, that's Reaper. What am I talking about? Wait, hold on.
I don't know.
Wait a minute, it's been a while. I know at least four.
Reaper's
I know-
also
I
a
know
common
the
name,
other
but
people.
I can't think of anyone else in my streams who's ever had that name that I can think of.
But I know of Angel Rose. I didn't know you were flirting with her though. But I did know of Angel Rose. Not because I did talk on the
Interesting.
chat line. Yeah, I was around when Angel Rose was around. But I didn't know you guys were starting to become a thing.
Yeah,
That was
about
years
3 years
ago.
ago.
So
Yeah,
it was
3
a
years
long
ago.
time ago.
Me and her met
So,
3 years ago.
Yes,
Yep.
we-
Technically, we've known each other for 4 years, but
Wow.
we met about 4 years ago now. But our relationship and history
Yeah, that's when I-
began officially about technically 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But our relationship is technically a year. See, we've had 2 relationships. One broke off, so we have a total date time of like 2 years, but our official relationship is 1 year straight. A little over that now. But yeah.
No, yeah, I understand that because I think Angel Rose was with you before I knew who you were. But I forgot who drawn me to you though. Oh no, you came to my stream from somebody.
You played
No,
Final
yeah,
Fantasy.
you came to
You
my
played
stream.
Dark Souls. You played Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Probably why.
You said what's
I was big into a lot of Souls and a lot of Souls content creators, and me and you were like you weren't like that heavy in the challenge run side of things, but I think you were more into it than me. Either way, something you were doing that wasn't like just a normal playthrough of Dark
Yeah.
Souls. But either
I
way,
think I was playing Dark Souls 2.
either way, you
when
were
you jumped
you were a you were a Soul streamer of around my level of viewership. You know what I mean? You weren't huge. So I was like, all right, I can actually talk to the guy and get to know him. And then we grew as friends, and then we became each other's moderators. You helped me a lot, and then me and you had odds at times where you maybe got pissed at what I said. I don't know if I ever got really pissed at what anyone said. I just get pissy. I get pissy a lot. Like, there's times where I'll just say, like, Dragon, what the hell? Because he'll say something weird. Like, don't get me wrong, I shouldn't be doing that because I say weird things. It's a pet peeve, because even when Irving does it, it gets on my nerves sometimes. It's everyone. Supply did it the most, yes.
But Supply was the most. I'm not joking.
No, he annoyed me. He annoyed all of you. I should have listened to all of you a long time ago.
I went onto a stream and unmodded myself. He remodded me back. I unmodded myself. I kept doing that to understand, to let him know that, hey, I do not want to be your mod anymore because I don't want to be bugged 24/7 by you. Second, I was doing my own thing, which was trying to survive working whatever place I was working. I'm not going to say the names because I'm not supposed to say things.
I should have listened to you more.
You know, so I'm not going to do it. But I never actually told you because you guys were technically friends. And I was like, you know what? Unless you had a really bad problem that I saw, you said, Supply, fuck off. Or something like that. I would have heard that. I would have been like, okay, I'll start saying what I'm going to say. But if he would have said, scammy shit.
Oh, that happened. It happened.
Yeah,
you weren't there at the time, unfortunately. You weren't around the day of me and his fall off. Go on.
Yeah, but Supply was dumb and stuff. But also, the other guy I was telling you about, he was a guy that was taught, which I told you he had a problem with, because he said stuff in my chat, and he knew me first before you. So I sent him to you, not because of any reason, just I rated you while he was in my stream.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he was a kid, and I was like, okay, whatever, you know, blah blah blah. Then he talked about, you know, that famous show that every anime person puts on. Say, hey, you should watch this, and it's actually a it's a not safe for work show, but it's for the P word, that famous one that everyone says, oh, you watch that show, that show, the movie. And I'm like, I don't remember that movie. I think because my mind went to being an anime person of other reasons. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I think I know what that is, but I didn't know what genre format it was. So, but I was like, I'm not going to be talking about this with an underage person. Sorry, you know, blah blah blah. Then he pissed. Then we transferred to you, and then he liked you. And for whatever reason, he didn't give you that same bullshit. But then he ended up talking to. I was helping him with trying to get Fantasy Star Online with him, and he was being bullshitting with me. I showed him like 4 or 5 times on my own time as well. And then we were talking in your stream. I go, dude, you're acting like you're under 17 or actually below that. You're like probably under 14. I could easily just tell Twitch to ban your account. Come on, dude. Like, just stop. Just stop. Whatever you're doing, act your age. If you are 18 and up, please be 18 and up. If you're not acting your age, you continue going down this route, it's not going to look good for you to be on Twitch. Because he had every red flag being under 14. Way under 14. So, and it was pissing me off. I just can't remember his name. It's been so long. I was wondering if you can buy it. Huh?
I said, no, that's fucked up. No, the only young kid that I knew that watched me for Pokemon was Biaxel Saucer.
Oh, it wasn't Pokemon, it was for Fantasy Star. It was mostly for Fantasy Star content. He did watch you for something else. Yeah, I just can't remember what the other thing was, but it was mostly for Fantasy Star.
I can't think.
Could it have been Bloodborne?
No, he's the guy. He said the kid followed me mainly because of PSO.
Yeah, PS. I keep forgetting it.
Because I know Charlene watched me mainly, found me through PSO. She's an adult. Her and Elle are adults, and she also liked my Parasite
And I
Eve
know those
playthrough.
two.
Yeah, and she also liked my Parasite Eve playthrough. But they, aren't kids and still around.
Yeah, I
here
just
and
wanted to
there.
see it.
But
And
no.
I haven't seen him in your Discord in a long time. But I also he used the same like supply chain
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I don't.
And who knows?
mm,
That could have been supply. That could have been supply making a fake account to get.
Would not be
Things are
surprised. Look, I wouldn't be surprised. He has like several accounts. And
I mean, it could have been because he also changed things.
He does.
Freaking
he's-
weirdo.
Dude, look, he's made multiple accounts trying to get back with me, trying to get back at me, trying to get with Irving, trying to, whatever, get at me in any way possible.
I didn't think he was that smart to be hot.
Apparently he is.
No
He's talked to like in the past about like hacking and whatever. So he's definitely, if that's the case, then he's smarter with technology than I am.
Maybe his little brother might be.
I
His little brother might.
maybe. I don't know.
I would say. Because come on, supply. I feel
He's
like
petty. Look,
supply's
he's
more
petty
than-
enough, and me and him have had the stupidest odds in the past, and I've straight yelled at him before many times. I should have
Remember,
just
remember,
kicked him out.
remember I
what?
fucked with him? You and I fucked with him that I was a robot. I went to his channel and I started talking to him like a robot.
Oh my
He
god.
literally thought I was a fucking robot for so long. I'm like, dude, how am I a robot if I'm listening to you and everything else? I'm saying everything you're saying vocally.
Oh my god, that's
I mean,
so
AI is, yeah, I mean, he was that stupid. So I'm like, really? And then he was playing PlayStation 5 game, playing about something about whatever banning his account from a game that he was playing, that he cursed at somebody while streaming that he was playing on PS or PS4,
my
whatever,
God.
whichever one it is.
The amount of times he's
Doing that will
bitched.
get him. But he should have been permabanned by Sony once that came out. But he wasn't. Somehow, I mean, obviously not big enough streamer, of course. But Sony's petty. I'm pretty sure they would have banned him. It's completely from everything of Sony, but they never did. So it's just kind of weird. I don't know if he was trying to do that. Whatever. But it was, I don't know, Supply was fucking weird. And then he tried to tell me about someone hacking into your guys' Discord. Now, I don't know about hacking, I'm sorry. I really refer to hack. But there was a problem with the Discord. And I was just like,
I've had several
what?
hacks.
No,
Yeah,
I was confused.
my
Yeah, I know.
Discord. Go on.
One of them was when you said I have another account. That one, you told me, hey, this one's like my secure thing to make sure something doesn't happen. Blah. That time, I knew about the not red notice, but there was something going on. I knew about it, but I was like, I didn't know how to fix it because I'm not Discord savvy. Not really. So, I mean, other than kicking someone out, right-clicking and just say kick, it's literally the one thing I would do. But I didn't want to touch it because I didn't know if that would, because I've heard stories that if you do touch something like that, they hack your computer once you try to do something.
Wow.
So I didn't want to touch that. That's why. And I already had enough problems, don't want more, type of thing. So at the time, I mean, I didn't want to have that type of thing, that version.
The last official time Supply got booted for good, several of my friends got hit. Discord and Facebook.
Yeah, and that was what just happened, right? Yeah.
Yep. Shortly right after. Irving got hit, my buddy Tom almost got hit, my fucking Wolf got hit, Ed got hit, me and Dragon were getting hounded by freaking Cash App crap. Supply was stalking and Twiddle, some girl that he was trying to date. He was threatening them. He was threatening to come kick my ass. Whatever he was saying to Dragon, I don't know. Like, he was being a complete cunt everywhere, trying to take me down.
Yeah,
he literally, I don't know. Go on. He claimed he was hacked.
That did.
He was claimed to be hacked each
I
time.
said, I don't think he did. I mean, he could have hired a hacker for $30 to do it. I mean, that's the cost.
Yeah, but I was sent proof he was talking to the people that he was talking to.
No. Those things to hack, to do all the hacking where it actually worked.
Oh no, I think
You
he
know?
can. I think Supply
I
knows
can't.
how. I think Supply knows that know-how. I don't know for a
Alright,
fact.
well, I mean, still.
But either
it
way.
happened.
Yes.
I'm sorry I did.
No,
Sorry I
it's all
did have
good.
to all you guys.
It's all
And I'm
good.
glad that you guys got back your lives. I know it sucks to having to prove yourself. I haven't done that.
Hmm.
But having a strong case of proving yourself for any other reasons, it sucks. No matter what it is. It's hard to prove unless you have enough people backing you up. It's a bit. And I'm glad all you guys are back to your normal win. Like I said, hey, you got a good team now. I mean, I'm not the part of the good team. I'm still a bad egg, my own right. Right now, I'm still bad. I'm just here, enjoying that you're happy with friends that got you there.
I'm still the same annoying
Right.
person at times, but I'm always here for anyone.
Yeah, I know, but you got the friends that will deal with it. That's friends. So you got those.
I don't want to scare you away either. I don't want to scare anybody away. Trust me, you have no idea how much I hate
not
it.
scared.
Anytime I scare anybody away, I hope you know that.
The thing that I told you earlier, which I shared with you because one, you told me to.
Hmm.
I scared already 4 of my friends away.
I mean, if you, I was only saying if you want to open up, I am always here. No one has to for
No.
anything.
But the only reason why I opened up to those 4, they
Mhm.
all lost the same people,
Ouch.
pretty much.
Hmm.
Not at the same time, just within the same amount
Just
of years.
yeah.
Okay, so I that's why. And I'm just saying, I was like, okay, I think he's okay to know. And if you were like a person that was having a good time, like, I mean, 100% having a good time, nothing's bothering you, you had a
Yeah.
loving family, everything, which it seemed like you were, because I didn't know about
Yes.
everything. And then you told me, I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
And that was, so I know I sound kind of messed up, but that's the reason why I said it. So I knew you were okay with it, but I didn't want to like put that in chat.
No,
Just in
you're
case,
good.
if, let's say you
Even
had a group. Let's say you had a group of 100 of people showed up, 100 people. I didn't want to bum everyone out, and you're gonna have to deal with that. And have to backtrack.
no,
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, just saying.
I know. I totally understand. Well, I'm always here
And
for
I know-
regardless.
I know, but I was really bad. It's
Hey.
only been going to be almost 2 days. So, and I was very loud the first day. So, you're getting the calm version.
Well,
You got the
that's
calm
good.
version. So, yeah. But I don't know but I'm just letting you know, even though I'm here, don't expect me to be 100% here. I'm not.
Oh no, I don't. I don't expect anyone to be
I'm
here
just
every
letting you
day.
know.
I don't expect everyone.
I know, I'm just
I
saying.
appreciate those who do.
I've lost friends that are streamers that said, "Well, you were here 24/7, no matter what, doing blah blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't have anything to do, and I didn't have a job, blah blah blah." And now I have a job where I can feed myself and my dad, where we're not going to be broke, and basically save money to get a car and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I also donated to you, which you were the first person I donated my actual real money to help you do your stream, and you gave me this. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm fine with not being a mod. It's fine. Drop me as a mod. It's fine. I understand. Good. Whatever. 2 weeks later, she let go of me as everything. I'm like, excuse me? Where was that from? You know, she had whatever incentive because something happened.
Mhm.
It has nothing to do with your group. Nothing to do with your group. It was a different group.
Mm.
But then later down the road, I ended up hearing that she was a problem also.
Mm.
And I heard about a lot of things. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad I'm not part of that toxic part of her. So, I'm not saying I'm not toxic, but damn. Let's just go with that. It's a damn moment. Okay, it's just that's a blonde version of toxic. That's brutal. His is brutal. Hers is
Yeah.
toxic. Supply is in the brutal sense. Toxic is in the other person's sense. I'm not gonna say her name. She's not streaming anymore because of her toxicity.
Mm.
She did it to herself.
Yeah.
She did it to herself. But you're doing great. I'm glad you broke 1,000. I left you when you were, I think, at 800. I think that's where I left you on. Not left as an unfollow. Left as an I didn't. I had to say goodbye to Twitch for a while.
Peace.
Before I came back. And I was gonna come back this year, but beginning of this year I was gonna come back. At the end of this year, but the end of this year is not great. It's gonna be a lot longer. A lot longer. Maybe 2 years.
Well, I appreciate your return.
A lot longer.
It's
Yeah,
good to see.
and I've been.
Hmm?
Yeah, good. I'm glad you were your thoughts.
It's good to see you again. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I did hop in at one point at one of your streams, but I didn't want to say anything at one time. I passed out a little bit and I hopped off. So, so I have done it. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I got to talk to you, man. Honestly, it changed me thinking today. And then what I got to do tomorrow, and then for the next 2 weeks.
I mean, I still have jealousy issues sometimes where I see people's numbers that are. I'm just like, I stream like their viewer counts or whatever. I'm just like, I'm still streaming a lot, and I don't feel like I feel like I'm boring because I don't get like constant activity that some people do. I still worry about that. It's not, I don't worry about my numbers because I never check it. I'm just worried. I just get jealous of other people who have like 10 plus a day, and I see constant activity in chat, and then there's me who, I usually rate out with 1 or 2 people. That's about it. I still on and off feel jealous, but I'm just naturally kind of a jealous. Here's the thing, I'm a spoiled kid in real life. I've always been jealous of certain things or whatever, even though I pretty much had everything growing up. That's why all my friends hung at my house. I legit had everything from like consoles and all that, whatever. But like, I still felt jealous of what I didn't have. That's a problem I will still continue to result in. So people who know me know that I complain every now and then about like, oh, I'm rating with 1 viewer, I'm garbage. I still talk about myself in the same vein, like I'm trash, I suck, whatever. That's my depression. So I apologize.
Yeah. I think once you stop worrying about the number,
it's nowhere near the same as it was though. Like I've gotten a lot better. Back when I first started and first hit affiliate and all that, it was really bad. It's still there, just nowhere near to that extent.
Okay, but remember, I played games that were obscure that no one ever fucking heard of, and somehow I had people, and I just played it because I wanted to play the game because I got in it. I was like, whatever, see what happens. And somehow I got raided, luckily, with people. It's just it's more of just stop, enjoy what you need to do. I mean, hang out with friends, which you're already doing. Hopefully you guys get some good conversations going, so that you can bring reality to people that are not doing what you're doing.
Aside from this, a lot of my streams is me bitching at certain shit a lot. So I get the, and then I start doing the I'm not good or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't very good either. I mean, honestly, my realm of skill, if I was gonna say how good I am, I mean, I don't know if you saw me at certain times. Like, I was playing, not shield one. It was the other, type of Souls game, but we're the shell. Ghost in the not Ghost in the Shell.
No, Mortal Shell.
something.
Mortal Shell.
Mortal Shell. Remember, I don't know if you watching it all, but I made reference like, why this looks exactly like Dark Souls. And then I got pissed off when I got killed super easily and something stupid. I'm like, okay, you know what, screw it. I'm not even going to do the normal mechanics. I'm supposed to be trained on this. And then I started doing what I learned from Dark Souls. I beat the freaking game because I got pissed. And I mean, I guess people like that. And me also yelling at trolls.
Yes, some
and then
people
banning
do, but that's the thing. Some people do, but my anger is a bit more not
Yeah,
fun.
no. Yeah,
My
once
anger is a bit not fun.
Yeah, no, but I think it's because you do it too often.
That
I'm not saying you're trying to do it as a bit.
That's me though. Here's the
Yeah, I
problem.
know.
That's me. There is no too often. I do it. I do the way I'm just being me. That's the problem. People don't. A lot of people just don't like me. I'm not saying everyone doesn't. I'm just saying it's just you're not gonna. There is. I'm sorry. There is no way I'm not gonna be able to not do this. People have told me, have tried many times to tell me to stop.
And I was in my streams. I flirted too damn much. You know that, and I got that's too damn much. Okay, I flirted too damn much, and I didn't flirt with guys, even though some were guys that I didn't know they were guys. Not really. You might have known them guys.
That's okay. I'm
but it
used.
was
I'm
fine.
used to Irving's descriptions as girls with big boobs. You'll hear it eventually. He's very. He's also very upfront in your face, and if he doesn't like someone, he will say it.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Maybe structurally, when you do say something that could be negative, maybe you could make it like an antidote. Pairing something that will make it more like a funny joke. If that makes any sense. I mean, you do have some wits to be funny in a dark humor sense, but sometimes you don't always activate it. But there's times you activate it, but at the wrong time. It's like you could have had something good, like you were getting that setup, but then you kind of miss it. But it's because you're overthinking. You are also not trying to make a joke. You just depends what you're doing when you do it. I'm just saying, you don't have to train for it. You don't have to do anything for it. I'm just saying that's something you do naturally. The more natural you are, the more likable it becomes, more less in your face it is. And then you'll start lining up from how you say it. Like with me, I break the ice with joking around and flirting. That's how I break the ice. Even if you're a guy. I mean, whatever. It's just like, I'm saying a compliment. And hopefully it makes you smile, and then it breaks it into a thing. It could be like what thing I'm playing. It might be something fun I'm playing that you might like. Like, hey, look at this dumb shit playing. It's me playing, or something. Or you might be, whatever. Well, I do the same things, or you guys, we could reference things, like that.
The problem is, I legitimately believe I actually suck at everything. So like, it's hard for me to break stray from that. It's gonna be hard to stray away from that. I legit don't think I'm good at anything.
You're not. You can still say you suck, but say it in a different way. There's different ways of saying it. You might just with more energy type.
The problem is I'm way too serious. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. That's probably what
there's no breaking.
Yeah, I mean, because you remind people of certain other streamers. I can't say because they're going through legal actions. So I'm not gonna say those names.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. You might be.
No.
They're not part of me, and they're not part of me or you or anything like that. They're just on your channel, that you're under. That's it. I don't want you to get hit by that storm.
I don't want to be affiliated with someone that's not good. Well, I don't know what we're talking about. Sorry.
Oh, you never heard of the actions that are happening with like 20 streamers?
One of my streamers?
They're big time streamers. No, they're big streamers. They're bigger than us.
I was about to say, I thought you said I was affiliated with them. Like, no, I mean...
No, you're affiliated on the platform. on the platform. Yet.
No, I don't.
That's how you're feeling.
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
That's why
I don't follow anything on the outside at all. Even if it's as simple as social media news. If it's on Facebook, maybe I'll see it. But unless you say who the name is, I won't know. Because no, I don't. I don't follow. I don't even follow anything to do with Hillary Duff. I don't follow even anything to do with Nintendo. I just see when things happen.
Oh yeah.
I don't
I forgot
follow.
you like Hillary Duff.
Oh, I love
forgot,
Hillary Duff.
no.
Yep, my favorite artist and crush.
I actually love her sister.
Haley's not bad. Her nose isn't too big. Anyway, yeah, she's hot too. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I don't really follow. Like, there's some YouTube dramas I know, or Twitch drama that I know of, but I don't know of any current ones that I'm aware of. Unless it's Mr.
welcome
Beast
back.
and his time nonsense with his transgendered friend, which I've heard about that controversy, but that's been going on for some time.
Oh yeah, no, there's another version of that. But yeah, but that's not who I was talking about. But they're close to that streamer's name. They're close to their numbers and subs.
Mm-hmm.
They're close. And no, it's not PewDiePie. Yeah, I don't know if PewDiePie has a problem, but it's not PewDiePie.
I mean, he has been through controversies. He said the N-word, and also dressed as a German
Yeah, I know, but
soldier.
he's also Swedish. He's also Swedish.
I know,
So
but it's still controversial. That doesn't give him the right to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's popular enough to have issues, and I don't know if he's going through anything now. No.
Yeah, I'm not saying, and I don't condone saying the N-word either. So whatever. So I'm just saying that jokingly wise because he's Swedish. That's all I'm saying. And the N-word is used a lot across states amongst everybody because of the country of origin. That's the only reason why.
I
That's
don't.
the only reason. There's two countries. That's the only argument. That's really the only argument. And I'm like, I still don't want you to say it. That's the only argument, though. I'm like, okay, cool, man. I still don't want you to say it. I know. I don't want to say it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't like
those
hearing it.
last year-
No,
year-
I don't even like hearing it.
Yeah. No, it's a stupid word. Very stupid. And for how stupid it is, it's still being used, and not by the normal people that originally used it. Which I'm not saying to do that either. No, do that too. It's not the whole. It's not that part reason either. That's just you don't want to. Oppression is. You never want that. Ever.
Nope.
Words create that, and that's what we fight for is words. And if not just guns kill people, words do. Words start where hey, let's own guns so that we can make it legal, so that we can shoot people, and be okay with it. So technically, words is the starting point of how people get killed. So technically, the pen is mightier than the sword or gun in this case. So, anyways, but it's still bad. Don't ever, unless it's okay joking. Maybe. It has to be all right, all accounts. But that word is the worst one of all of them. Except for there's one other one, but that's a different story. It's the G. Well, it's the G1, and then there's the one with the H1. I think it's H. Don't say the words. They hit the major groups of the East. Both those names. Anyways, one's the religion side, the other one's the cultural side. Anyways, but yeah, it's all bad. It's all bad. Even if you're saying that, hey, I'm your friend, and you say that word, it's like, okay, but you're saying back your ancestors.
Yeah.
Come on, do better. That's how I look at it. I always say that. And I've been told that by them. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but don't do it. Thank you, though. But no. No. And it is what it is. Oh, Dragon left.
He went to bed just like a couple minutes ago or whatever.
Oh.
Yes. I didn't say anything
yeah, I
because
just
you
saw
were
it on
talking.
Dragon.
No, I would have responded to him
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we were speaking. But good night, Dragon. Yes,
My
hello.
bad.
Oh no,
Bye,
you're
Dragon.
good. No, you're good. He usually goes like to get off around 10 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I should get off here. It's going on 10:30, and it's.
No, sir.
Well, to be fair, like I don't have any work right now, but my brother is a doctor. I don't want to keep him up too late
Oh.
and all that stuff. But nonetheless,
Also, you got a girlfriend to talk to. You know. you
if
got
she's
that
awake,
going
if
for you.
she's yeah. Well, to be fair, me and
Oh,
her,
she's
we
probably
we don't talk like constantly. We'll text like a couple of times in an hour, but it's just
Uh-huh.
like we're not like constant. In fact, you should see me. I'm annoying. I'm the clingy one. She actually doesn't text me like as much as you would think a couple would text each other. She's busy with family more than I would be, technically speaking.
I mean, that's fine. As long as she's
no,
being
I'm-
truthful with you, who cares? You know, and vice
Even
versa.
even if she
It
wasn't,
doesn't
even if she wasn't, I wouldn't be able to tell. I'm gullible, so I'll believe anything. Maybe I shouldn't admit that, but I'm just
yeah.
being. I'm just look. People get too many people get mad at me just for being honest or saying. I was like, you're not. Then don't talk to me. Like I'm just saying that in general. Like for anyone, because I've been told this many times. Like I'm just me. So like if saying I'm gullible is a bad thing or omitting certain things is a bad thing, I'm just gonna be. You're always gonna get me, 100% me. Like if I'm pissed at a video game, I'm gonna be negative and start saying I suck at life and things. I'm always gonna do that. So if people don't like that, sorry. Like Twitch is my only
No,
escape.
I-
Twitch is my only. I'm just opening up to everybody in general, not just you. But I'm just saying it in general. Twitch is my only escape from life. But that doesn't mean everyone's gonna always hear every ounce of it. There is gonna be. I'm just saying, people always try to tell me not to do certain things or tell me to relax or something, and that ends up just getting on my stress more. Like I've had people at work or other people relax, calm down, and it's just like half the time I'm not even that mad, or just give me a second and let me like get the aggression out, because I'm not bitching at anyone specifically. It's when they usually intervene and say things that I start getting pissed. Because if you start hearing me bitch at a video game, if anyone starts hearing me bitch at a video game like a Pokemon, like saying I suck at life or whatever, like the most recent bitching I did was Donkey Kong 64. I played that not that long ago, and I broke my headset and killed my voice out of anger. Yes, my own voice, and I cried on stream.
Damn.
However, there was
you clip it?
I'm not sure if anyone clicked it. However, it wasn't
would
just
clip it.
it's
I would
not
clip
just that. There's several other reasons why I broke down. One was the realization I love my girlfriend much to the extent that I do, which is true and honest love, because I've never felt this way for any other female. Another realization was my mom's health, my dad's death, and me and having to, whatever my job, stress of my job. So I had all that plus just stress of a video game getting on my nerves. And I was trying to just put on a show for everybody, playing a game that I grew up with. And yeah, and I broke a headset and I killed up my voice. But plenty of people were there, from Irving to Dragon to, I don't know, probably Wolf. Tiffany wasn't there at the time. At least I don't think in voice chat. But either way, like, pretty much everyone was there for me. And they all witnessed me break down, cry, and I had no voice for like 4 days straight. Yes, you're going to get a lot of that. You're going to get that on stream occasionally. So, like, I'm just saying, for
Yeah, that's
anyone,
fine.
I'm never bitching at anyone. Just let it out my system. Give me some time, and I will relax. No, I'm just saying, I don't, like, in general, for people who think I'm really upset when I get upset and start saying those things, don't worry. I'll eventually bounce back and relax. It's just, yes, I do legit have had years of depression, so I'm going to say I don't think highly of myself, and I never will. And too many people in my life tried to change me and or whatever. Or, plenty of people that aren't true friends have walked out of my life, or I kicked them out because they were using me. The last person that actually really used me besides dumbass was a girl in PA by the name of Megan who I trusted because we dated online years ago when we were in high school, so I thought she was trustworthy. She pulled a lot of money out of me by claiming to be homeless and lost her kid, and the only reason why I backed off finally, yes, I'm not kidding, I lost 20 grand to this girl. Give or take.
Damn.
Yeah, I fucked up real bad. And this is another thing that hit me hard with my depression. And Twitch already knows this, but so I've been, and she's gone now, but she came back to my life 2 separate occasions where I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. The last thing that really got me pissed was that she was pretending to be some other girl claiming that she was going to take her life. And it was it. I was like, okay, no, you're done. I'm done. I knew.
No, that makes sense. Well, the thing is that there's nothing wrong with James.
I knew that whole time she was lying to me. But that was just, for some reason, I just kept falling for it because I'm a nice guy. But that was it. That was the last straw. Murder, sacrifice, anything of that nature, I hate with a passion. I've lost several of my friends to drug overdose, the equivalent of suicide in my eyes. So I really kind of despise it, regardless of that fact. So her doing that just made me want to I saw red, and I was done with it. That's also why I was done with Supplies nonsense. I wasn't having him calling people a whore and him, causing friendship loss. If it did, it didn't. But I didn't want him to start causing issues among me and my friends that are mods or, viewers. He wasn't gonna, you know what I mean? And I didn't want him to hit Irving and Tom, even though Irving lost his Facebook permanently. So whether it was him or not, the timing is too convenient. So it's just like, it's like, but yeah, I've gone through enough. Like, so you guys will hear a lot of drama out of me and depression. And I'm taking pills for my epilepsy, and I'm smoking more. I'm smoking weed for a lot of my depression. So I am a lot better than I was probably years ago. And I'm a little bit older then. So hopefully I won't be as annoying to you, Blackfire or Irving. Because you know me the longest, Irving, so I know I've gotten on your nerves many a times. But I really do legitimately, even if it's not my fault, I legitimately will apologize for everything. And I am sorry.
No.
For the things that are my fault, I am sorry. Go on.
Yeah. You should always give people the benefit of the doubt. Because the thing is, if you hear someone always crying wolf and no wolf is there, and then one day they have the wolf, well, the one time you ignore it. It's the same thing with being at someone's bedside and not knowing when to call 911. 100%. That type of thing. Or where someone might be committing suicide and all they want to do is you to talk to them for a little bit. Or they were actually trying to commit suicide and weren't going to ask for money. They just were just going to commit suicide.
I would have gladly talked to her more if she was truthful with me the whole time, but nope.
Yeah, and but no, the person, no, she already killed your trust the first time and took away a lot from you. Like, no.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
I mean, if it was like $100, okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll go with this. It was thousands of dollars. That's totally like, yeah, maybe no.
It ruined me. Yeah.
No.
It took me several years of working to get me to back up to where I am. Yeah, it ruined me for a while. Yeah.
And it makes me wish I was around back then to stop it.
Please, that would have smacked me. She fucking. It killed. I was actually on good track to be able to. If I would have had that money plus the 10K I got from selling my current car that I had to, I would have had enough to go be with my girlfriend right now.
But it might make you a better person to have that loss also. I mean, I've learned that too. You sometimes have to have great loss for you to learn something. It's stupid, but I know yours was.
I learned from experience. Yes, I need to experience certain things like this.
Yeah, you and I are technically coddled. I mean, and.
Oh, I'm very, very, very
bad shit happens.
I'm a very, very baby kid. Yes.
So.
I'm gullible.
I just
That's my issue.
Yeah, I mean, I was going. It's good. You know, you can still be gullible with having like thoughts of, and maybe let's test the waters. You should do that type of thing. Just test it. Put your finger up in the air
I
and be
do
like,
love though how like he knows dumbass, right, bro?
Yeah, he knows supply. Yes.
oh yeah, I know
in
enough.
general, yeah. Because in general, me and Brad, we have a very unique friendship. Considering we've been with each other, we're like a fucking unmarried couple. Like you just mentioned, we piss each other off, but there are moments like back when he was still here before he moved away, came back. We were always together. Even if we were pissed off with each other, we'll still be in the same room, not talking, but still doing stuff together until they get calmed down.
Yeah,
We're all together.
usually
so like, our
anime
friendship
related.
is really truly unique. And
Yeah.
Brett, he really hooks me up a lot of things I can play with him.
I,
help
I,
him out in
s- I spoil him.
And Dumbass tried to think he like, you know, expect the same kind of treatment, but it's like, I'm proud to say I have proven my loyalty to Brett through a lot of shit.
Yeah, well, I never liked when Supply kept going. Like, Brett's playing this game right now, right? And then he's playing Dark Souls 1, Supply. He's like, how do you pass this boss?
Yeah, he constantly
He
asks me.
try to do,
Nope.
like, I
Dude,
mean, I'm streaming, you know, this other game. Why am I talking about
Yeah.
your game? Why don't you freaking look it up like everyone else does? Well, actually play it and learn.
Yep.
Do one of those.
oh no.
You know,
And
and Brett's like still bugging. It's still going on, like telling him everything what to do. I'm like, I was gonna tell Brett, hey man, just tell him to shut the fuck up and just ignore him, do your own thing. But because they are best buddies, I didn't want it, or best buddies in that sense. I just said fuck it. It's the thing that they're doing. Whatever. I'm not gonna
he was
push it.
nowhere. He was nowhere that close. I was just a nice guy, and I had no problem with Supply at that point.
Yes.
He was annoying. Don't
Oh
get me
yeah,
wrong.
but I never asked Brett, and I never had Brett tell me things. I just said, hey, let me do me. It's the first time me playing the game.
Yeah.
Just let me do it.
I prefer to learn on my
Let me
own.
do it.
I'm the same way. Look,
Yeah.
dude, Supply's done that up until fucking Sekiro. Like, dude, he was literally asking years after Sekiro released, dude, he was still asking me, how do I beat Lady Butterfly? I'm like, you're at the end game, literally end game, with Ishin as a young guy, not the old Ishin, young Ishin. So he's at end game and he's still struggling with Butterfly. And I'm like, I told him exactly, amply how you beat her many times. And not once did he learn. The dude just bitches instead. No, the worst thing I heard on Supply's end is his father. I think stepfather, father figure, told him to get off his lazy ass and find a job. Literally. I heard it.
I was there.
This was
think
some
I was
time
there.
ago. You might have been. I don't know if I
Yeah.
would. I don't know if you were talking or not. But either way, yeah, it was a while. It was some time ago.
I don't know. It's a surprise, stupid.
He was.
But
Yeah,
the thing is that Reaper,
on.
you would have hated me when I was talking shit about Brett. I did talk shit about Brett for Alan, prior name, and Zero. I did, but Brett did piss me off. But I understand about the follower count. I'm assuming now you looked at my follower count when I was streaming at the same time you're streaming, and mine was higher than yours, right? Is that the reason why you're talking about the whole streaming thing? Because I had a lot more people than you did at the time. But the thing is that you were late too, at the time too. You were late. You were talking a lot about doing things. So at the time, maybe it was hard for people to follow and look at you and all that stuff. That just might have been a hit or miss scenario.
No, I'm just jealous.
A lot of people knew
I'm
me.
jealous of a lot of people always having more viewers in general. Viewers in their streams, not viewer count.
Yeah, viewers. Yeah. Well, that's how you make money when you become affiliate, especially now. That's one way of making money. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to,
I notice it, but usually, for the most part, you do have people that do watch, because I've noticed with some of these streams of Mew, granted, most of the average people do read times are like seeing one of them, and before you had like over 40, maybe 50 people on the stream. And I also noticed with some of the what is it, bots, they release have like over like 100 views already.
Again, it's me. I don't know why. I will always continue to think this even now, guys. I'm sorry. You're never gonna stop it. I don't want to
No.
fight. That's why I
No,
keep saying I'm
no.
sorry.
No, you don't have to stop. It's just well, I was just saying, well, how about this? Why don't you turn it around into joking? But like in your own way though. You figure it out in your own way. Do that. Let it be natural though, of course. You know, but but you don't overthink about it either. You can still rage. You know, I mean, there's people like Queso, freaking rages all the time for nothing. He literally has like a freaking bug fly right across his frame and be like, "What the fuck is that? Oh my god, the whole freaking apocalypse!" Like, dude, you haven't even started the game. Like, what the fuck is going on? He just yelled at nothing. He just says stupid shit all the time. So if anyone is able to watch that guy do that a lot, every second of every part of the stream, people are going to want to would hear everything about you because you'll be relatable to people. That's good. You be a streamer that's relatable versus pulling back. And there are people like that. I forgot his name. He's a voice actor, and he does Dark Souls a lot. I forgot his name. The person that streams a lot on Twitch, he does Dark Souls. He's a voice actor, and he's good at what he does. And he also says that there's times where like, hey man, you're taking away food, money from my family by doing the bullshit they were doing. And he would actively say it, but he was dark all the time. So I mean, you got that same presence, but like he turned it into a show. That's because he's a voice actor. He turns it into a show. You know, so that makes sense. Because he would be that. He characterized that way. But he was meaningful. He was pissed. Fuck. Doing that. Because he's like, I want to have a good game and put a performance. But your dumbasses are doing this. And he was tired of it. You, on the other hand, you're tired of life. People can be like, you know what? Hey, man, I got you. This happens to me too. You can relate to each other. You can jokingly help people. Not jokingly, but nicely help people. You know, just get the minds off of it by being relatable. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. I just maybe saying it differently a little bit, natural at some point. Maybe might make it a little easier to digest. That's it. That's all I'm saying. It's easier to digest. That's it. No problem you saying it. Just make it easier to digest. Somehow, somewhat, a point later. You know, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying maybe that might be the route. Maybe a little bit digestible of that, of what you're saying. Just a little bit. No, it's not much of a change. Not really. Like when I ended up talking to girls, they had to talk to me. Straight up for me, it's something. And I'm still that way in life, in some way. But then I learned that I'm funny, and I was able to break the ice with my stupid jokes. And then ended up somehow made a persona, and I just did it. You can do the same thing. It's just it's a learning curve at the time, and it's easier than you think. You just gotta find that part of you that you can do, or you're okay with it, and you can still be you at the same time. Honestly, you know enough about games. You have super knowledge. You're knowledgeable. You're 100% knowledgeable. I don't care how much you say your brain is mush. You know a lot of freaking games. A lot.
I also know my brain.
I'm pretty sure you memorized at least 500 games and still have them memorized. I've memorized maybe 10. So I'm going to say you're not stupid. You're not shit at games. It's just luck. That's literally it. Luck beats everything.
Exactly.
Luck beats everybody else.
That's not skill. That's one of the things I complain about. Exactly. Is that my whole life has been luck. Exactly. Everyone else gets something. Well, everyone earns their things by skill. I earn mine by luck and chance. one
I
of the
mean,
comments.
that
One
could
of
be
my
skill based.
comments. No, it's not to me. It isn't.
It could be.
It's not to me. It isn't.
I'm just saying it could be.
To other people,
I'm just
that's
saying.
fine, but to me, it isn't. I'm sorry to say, you're not
I
gonna
know.
fight me
Yeah,
on this
no,
one.
okay.
This is the problem I was trying to say, but people want to sit there and tell me, you know. So I'm doing this to try to make everyone happy. I'm only doing this to make people happy. I will be fine. I'll be my normal, happier, cheery self to make y'all happy. I am normally not. I am naturally 100% dead serious. Every time I'm a buzzkill, I'm a party killer, and I am trying to be honest with you. People just want to fight me. No, guys, there is never gonna. I'm sorry to say this. There is never gonna be any moment where I don't get depressed and try to turn it into a joke. What you hear and what you see is what you get.
No,
Sorry.
it's fine. It's fine. I'm
Sorry.
just saying. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. You learn your own way.
I've learned that I'm a pain in the ass, but people somehow, for some reason, like me. That is what I've learned. There is no changing that. This is,
Okay,
I'm just
then-
letting you know. I don't want people to keep telling me that, you know, maybe you could try this, maybe you could try that. Guys, I'm not trying to do anything. I am just this. There is no try.
Okay.
This is it. That's all. This is,
no, I'm just saying.
I also know I'm annoying. I know I get on people's nerves because people always bitch at me whenever I try just telling them how I really am. People always assume I'm not listening. People always get mad at me. People at work, people in my family, friends, other viewers. I'm not saying you guys specifically. Like, if Drago was here, he'd probably think I mean him. But no, this is just who I am naturally. And then whenever I talk, I'm either too quiet or I'm too loud. Like with our conversation earlier on Naruto, I guarantee you at work, people would have been telling me to shut the fuck up because I'm too loud or I'm too upset. When I'm actually not. I'm just into the conversation. Like, I'm not even mad now, but honestly, a lot of the times when I do fight and get pissy, I'm not really trying to fight with anybody. I'm not looking for attention. I'm not trying to have someone comfort me. I'm more or less just trying to just get my anger out, and if people would let me sit there do it for like 10 minutes, I'm good. I'll be good.
You just want.
I'll walk away.
You just wanna be understood.
Yes, there are times where I do want to be understood, and I just want to get something out of my chest. I don't want people going, well, do this, do that, this will help you, or whatever. I just want to get something off my chest. Say Mew never shows up shiny, or say Mew shows up shiny and I kill it. I'm gonna be damn near pissed for a while. But it's not at anybody.
No, that's.
I'm just saying, if you're here, Blackfire, Irving, if you're here, or if anyone's here, and I somehow, for some reason, cannot get Shiny Mew in any way, whether it involves I killing it, me accidentally soft setting over it, somehow my battery dies or something, I am going to be livid. Let me do it for however long. I'll smoke. Maybe whatever, take a nice break from the game, you know, for a little bit, sit here and talk. Then if you guys notice I'm trying to talk to you guys, I'll actually try to talk to you guys. I'll just relax me that way. Don't tell me what to do, and we'll be good. I'm not trying to say anyone is, but that's generally what gets more on my nerves is when people try to calm me down and say I'm freaking out or whatever, when a lot of the times I'm not. It's just, this is how I cope. Because I've been alone most of my life. Yes, I have family. Yes, I had Irving. Yes, I had Tom. But I've also had a lot of there's also other close friends in my life that you don't know, and other, you know, that Irving knows, and stuff like that. And then there's people in my life that I met in high school, you know, that were fake, just using me for my food and money and whatever else. So it's just like, I've had people that have legitimately hurt me that I trusted and love, and then people who I just trusted that hurt the fuck out of me. And then, you know, the girl I just told you about who borrowed money from me, you know, whatever. You know, and then supply. So it's like, even now, like, I don't feel worthwhile, and I never will. I'm not saying that will ever outweigh my love for my girlfriend, or her love for me, or Irving's love with me, or my parents' love for me, my family's. I will always be happy no matter what. But I have years of constant depression that's always gonna bite me in the ass. And no, I don't wanna. The reason I don't get medication for a lot of that is because as a kid I've suffered acceptance problems. I'm bisexual. A lot of people growing up hated that. The few people I told in my childhood, it was used against me horrendously. Like, I mean, I was the one girl who wanted to use it against me in terms of blackmail. Basically, oh, you pissed me off? Well, you want me to tell whoever that you like them? If not, then get me all this, do this for me. Yeah, that. I was getting blackmailed. But... So it's just like, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And then, like, for instance, Irving found out because of porn. You know, I looked at it on the PSP, and he played a lot more of that than me, so he happened to find that. An ex-girlfriend I trusted and told directly ran out the room screaming. She tried telling Zero Slayer on me. He was okay with it. The only person aside from her that I told was my current girlfriend and my mom. And my mom just says, I don't care, you're my son. So that's like the first official acceptance I've ever got. No one else in my family knows, unless they hear me now. Unless my brother watches me on here, because one of my brothers does occasionally pop in here. But other than that, no one really knows in my life. Irving and Tom are really the only closest now, besides my girlfriend and my mom, that know.
And I know because.
And a lot of my
I'm
moderators.
from that
Yes.
one person.
Yes. And
On
all
accident,
my
which is fine, I don't
moderators, and a lot of you guys are, a lot of my moderators that are still here are as closest to me as family without being fully, like, you know what I mean, I've met in person or anything. So you're up there with a very close friend that I could trust. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Supply was he destroyed that. At least that's what I'm hoping for,
Well,
because I have very bad social anxiety. I'm not trying to go out there and really hang with anybody new, you know what I mean, like in person or anything. I'm trying to make friends in this way, and to where I feel like people can, you know, talk to me or whatever, but I don't want to be too close to anybody because I'm afraid I'm just going to get used again. So, like, I know people that do, you know, may want to hang out, may or may not want to hang out, and I don't want to break any hearts or anything like that or upset anybody.
Yeah.
Because it's happened. Trust me, coworkers wanted to hang out. I don't want to say anything. But, like, coworkers have wanted to hang out, and unfortunately they found out through other means that I don't really want to. Like, me telling them later on, because of my awkward nature, I don't want to hurt them, that I never wanted to hang out with them or whatever. It comes off that we don't want to be friends, but I do. It's just, I don't want to, I'm just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, Supply wanted to meet and everything, and it's like, no. But, like, other than
No, I
that,
understand. And just FYI, I know you say it by nature. I'm not mad. Just let you know. Just don't put, when you say I don't know why people are here, all I do is rant. It opens the door for someone to say the stuff that you don't want them to say. I'm just letting you know. That's it. That's the last to tell you what to do. Okay, that's the last to tell you what to do. Just so you don't get that
what do you
again.
mean
That's
it opens up the door for saying things that people don't want to say?
No. Open the door, like let's say, hey, maybe you should turn what you're doing into a joke. So it stops people from trying to help you make yourself look better that you might were asking indirectly. I'm just letting you know, maybe that opens the door, and it'll stop that if you don't ask that part. If you don't ask that part, people will just be like, okay, he is the way he is. That's
I don't
it.
get it.
And they'll just end it. Like, because remember how I was trying to say stuff like to make what you're saying flow better, you know, to help people stay in chat longer or whatever. But if you keep saying like, oh, I don't know why people are, I don't know how to keep people here.
But it's true.
How
I don't know. And I'm not going to, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know why I keep people here. I don't.
But
Sorry.
that might open the door to people
me.
that you don't like saying suggestions. That's what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know. That's the last suggestion.
People shouldn't have to.
That's the last.
I'm still curious,
That's the
though.
last.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to
but I'm saying that's the
deny
last.
or anything. You're fine. I'm not
I'm
trying
just
to
like-
deny.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
That's
I'm
not
just letting you know.
going to
That's it.
change my curiosity. I'm still curious as to why
I
people
know.
are here.
Okay. Well, I mean, just saying. Just so you know.
And I'm
you know,
just
that's it.
asking.
Okay. All right. I don't want you to get
I'm not.
triggered.
I'm not.
Just saying.
So, what? This
Okay.
is what I mean.
Okay. No. I know. I figured it out. I know.
Dude,
I know. I
look,
figured it out.
look.
Right out why I
Can
said
you
it.
stop? You're not making me mad.
No, I know.
This is why I don't want people answering me, because I'm not mad at anybody. It's me upset with the games, or me and my lack of skills. This is myself. when I get this way, it's not me mad at anyone ever. So what I don't get is why people respond. I am fine. I am going to question why people like me. I'm going to question why I have a girlfriend. I question why Irving's my best friend. It's nothing has anything to do. I'm not just out of nowhere mad at Irving for being my friend. I'm not mad at my viewers for being here. I'm just life has stressed me to the point where I don't get it. Okay? I'm sorry. Like, people like me. That's all you guys have to say. And then end the conversation. I'm fine. Please, you don't need to keep responding. I'm just letting you know that I am fine, okay? Please. Well, I tell that to Dragon every day.
I was just saying, I found I got it. I know what I'm saying. I got it. I messed up.
You're
That was
good,
it.
dude. Look, I'm sorry too, because I know I'm gonna cause more anger and stress, or maybe me and you will rebutt heads, but because it was all caused by me. Yes, it was.
No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine.
But
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
any problems in the past was all caused by me. Was the point?
Can I let you know something?
Huh.
You're helping me today.
Well, I
Okay?
appreciate that. I'm not denying that.
You did help. No, I'm saying is that's why I'm here. I'm talking to you because you helped me today.
But
Thank
thank
you.
you, and you're welcome.
That's all you did. That's all you did. You talking made me stop
Right, you're
thinking.
ending the stream?
Yeah, I'm about to. And sorry, I said it
No
a bit
worries.
ago, but like I was just like
Yeah.
trying to, and I just didn't want to, because I would have stayed in Discord and listened to talk after stream, but
Yeah.
I was gonna try to slowly sneak off stream. Yeah, my bad.
In that case, night, you two.
Yep, my bad, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get off for anyone who's actually here. Let's go raid Megan Mercury. She is currently doing, I don't know what it is, Abiotic Factor, whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. She's an amazing streamer who does a variety of competitive styled games and plethora of other things. So I'm bad at naming off my own damn shit.
All right.
Either way, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to get into that whole. Again, I'm not mad. I just want you.
No,
to
that's fine.
You're awesome, dude.
No,
Stayed that way.
Hey, just so you know, I figured it out, and I was the one messed up. I figured it out. That's why I was telling you. I figured it out. That's why. And I was trying to understand.
I do
I was
take
like-
everyone's suggestions to heart. The only reason why it sounds like I'm throwing it away, it's because I don't.
Hey,
I'm
do
just.
what you want.
I'm just kind of a pain in the ass, and who've always learned through experience. I think it's kind of
Okay.
hard to explain it, but I really do take everything everyone says to heart. I just really need to do it. The problem is like I myself just. I don't know. I'm used to just being on my own,
Right.
even though I'm not actually on my own. Like, I don't know. I have severe mental issues that I need to actually get through, and the only one who so far has been the real help, like in terms of what in the level that I want it to be. You guys are all help. Trust me, if I didn't have Twitch, I probably would not be alive. I don't want to go that far, but I probably would not be happy at all. Like, well, at least now with Twitch, I'm happy. But what I'm saying is, like, without a
Well,
girlfriend, with my girlfriend, she's what I wanted really to be happy with in my life was love.
Mhm.
And I'm realizing how happy she's made me since I've been single. And now that I've been taken with her, she's realizing that all I wanted to be real happy in life is I'm lonely. That's all it was. I'm not as lonely anymore. A lot of my negativity has gone down. I don't want you to feel like I was just saying no to everything you were trying to say. I thank you. I thank you. You're putting up with me again.
I honestly was just talking and we were having a conversation. That was it.
Yep. I don't want you
I
to,
am not upset.
because Dragon
I'm
will
not
do
even
this.
close to it.
Dragon will do this, and
I'm not-
it'll come off like I'm throwing him away and ignoring him when I'm not. I just know me. Like, even if I say, okay, yes, I will do this in stream and not complain like this, or I'll do it in a certain way, I know I'm not. Why? Because that's just my body. That's how this is naturally me. Like, yes, I can try to make things come off more funny and not be as of whatever negative Nancy or however. But that's just lying to myself and lying to you. I'm outright not trying to just be, let's say, any negative or anything. I just know that no matter how hard I try, it's not going to happen. I am honestly legit a party killer. That's not a negative thing. That's not to be negative. It's that I'm more serious. I take things seriously. That's what I mean when I'm more sensitive. And I will always be that way.
Well, there's also